Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and I haven't been on here for a few days and I'm sorry about that, but I've been kind of sort of having a bit of a break. I've been doing a lot of sorting in my room, I must admit to that as well. So today I'm just going to do some slow stitching, but I've already got the piece ready to work with, and now I'm looking for pieces to go on here because all my seams are going to have trim on them because I just want to. It's a different sort of thing than I've done for a while. So I've got that there that I really like. I've got that one there that I really think will go good, and that there. So I'm looking for a bit of green sort of one. I've got some in the box here, but I've got to put some more in another box, so I've got some green. And I think that'll be about right for a start. I need another box to put stuff in. There's not enough room in this one. I haven't rolled it all and I've got a truckload more there to roll. But that's okay. I can get it done. I'm doing a bit each time and it's not stressing me out too much because I've been doing all my beads. Oh, my beads are so good. Look at this. This is my... Now, I didn't actually buy that in here. I put them in there from all of my beads that I found in amongst all my other beads. So I didn't realise I had this much of these, and that's happening with everything. You know, I've got a box of those. I've got a box of sequins. I've got lots of boxes of beads. But anyway, that's a different story for another day. So today I'm going to work on this. I'll put down on a piece of very thin fabric, which was probably something off a pillowcase, or could be a bit of, I don't know, but you can see through it. It's only thin. I didn't really want anything too big. I'm going to make a cover out of this. Maybe I could do a bag thingy, couldn't I? Could do something different than a journal cover. I might do that. Make it into something else. What do you think? Anyway, let's work it first and then we'll decide what to do with it. Because really, in reality, I think this could be the front of a bag and I could put something else on the back. That's what we'll do. So we've got a good size. We need a good size. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit of this. Now I've stuck all this down with this really weird tape that I bought that's called invisible tape. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So what I'll do is I'll just get these bits and I'm going to pin them onto there and I'm going to sew them on and then I'll stitch those bits. Now, I want him to come up far enough so he doesn't... There's a bit of a crease there. I don't want to muck about with that. So that might go underneath there, okay? I'll put that one down in underneath that because we want to... Now, Australia today is cold. It is freezing, is what my words should be, because I don't like this at all. This cold. It's not good, I tell you. It is not good. Just cut that bit, which I did that really awkward like, didn't I? I'll stitch that one on. Okay. So we don't have to really get it all prepared at the same time because you want to just put a bit on at a time, see how you go. It's not anything too scientific. I'm just going to put... It just so happens that I've got a bit of this colour fair next to me. It's the same colour as that. And each one of these bits of trim I hope to decorate somehow. That'll be with beads. What do you reckon? Anyway, this is mucking about on me. What's going on with that? Okay, it's flashing on and off. I hope it's not wrecking what you're looking at. Now, I didn't have any idea what I was going to do today, and I just thought, I seen this and I thought, oh dear, I'll have a go at that now because I've got so many irons in the fire. There's so much stuff going on. But, you know, something different's always good, you know, if you want a bit of a change. Sometimes you get really bogged down in things and you just can't get, I don't know. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? Me getting this on here. But see, all them beautiful things that I've been buying and storing and that, or fixing up to be stored, and then I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Well, so far, you know, because I think it's a lot. It's just now I've got 4 little circles there, like where the flowers would be. So that's a good place. Plus I'll put it fair over the middle, so you've got halfway over each piece, so you know your fraying part's not going to show, because it doesn't matter anyway, because you know it's all to do with the style of it. bit of fraying doesn't hurt, but maybe you're not going to be able to see any of it, so I've got to get back over here where I'm on that line. And I just use whatever sort of needle I feel comfortable with. I think that's what a lot of people do, you know, you need something that's got a little bit of length to it, good sharp point, good size hole to thread your thread through. The thread's got to be thinner than the hole, than the needle, because so it'll go through behind the hole the needle makes. Alright, you need your needle to make a hole big enough for your thread to go through. And I'm just doing this sort of random, and you can't see it because I've got the same colour thread, but that's okay, because we're gonna do a lot of, well, we're gonna probably do a bit of work on it. I hope I don't get too carried away so I never get it done, but it will get done one day. I've actually finished my hoosh thing too. I should have brought that in to show you, because I've actually put the trim around the outside of that, which I really am impressed with. I must say I did a good job, if I really say myself, you know. So we're just doing some back stitching, okay? Now I've got it long enough so it goes underneath there. You've got to keep all that down there so it doesn't take off on me, alright? Hold on to it. Stitch it down. Okay, come on. Okay, I must have a knot behind this. Yeah, I got him. You just got to be persistent sometimes with things. I'm going to sneak underneath here and stitch this down behind it, so it's not going to be visible. I'm just going to cut that off there. Righto. Yeah. That's the first bit. Right, now let's get a bead needle and fix that nicely. Hope that's what I can see the hole in. I moved my cotton here to beside me, or some of it, because when I cleaned down this desk, well, I didn't actually clean it down, I've moved it over so I made enough space to do something else. You come back over that way, I don't need you. I moved my cotton here beside me so I could find it today. Get through there. Very good. Now I've got some thread. So, what sort of a bead would I like? I need to use me stray ones I got rolling around here, haven't I? I'm just going to put them in these 4 little spaces. That's all I'm going to do, just put them in there. Not get too much carried away with it all, Sonia. I don't want them very big. These are 2 more of the pots I made up myself for my beads, and this is so much better because it's not too deep. You can get the stuff out of it. You know, you can get what you want out of there. So it's awesome. And you can see so many lots. Before I would have had these in a lot smaller container. I mean, for the holes, I mean, you know, this has got so many different bits that you can put on in this part. So, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I would like some green on there, maybe. Would I like some green? Maybe not. I can't see anything green. That's why I'll put an orange one on. That one's a little bit broken anyway. Oh, they might look okay. Just give me a couple of those in. Righto, that's enough. I only needed 4, but anyway. So I think I bought 7 of those containers and I got 1 left. Filling up for beads, and I have only got 1 left. But you know what? I probably don't need any more. Don't need any more. I know I'd be thinking, you know, if I don't need them, I probably can buy some more anyway. That's not good. I put that in the wrong place. That bit of thread, I'll come up getting closer to the bead because I want to just put 2, go through there twice and fasten him down so he's not going anywhere. I'm going to duck over here and I won't put one there, I'm just going to make a stitch. Then I'll come up to this side here and put another bead on. Don't pull on it because it'll make it pucker. Now do another one. Goodness me, that's not nice. Righto, there we go. That's enough. Do a back stitch in the middle here. So we might have to see what other, we've got lots of different sorts here, the fabric to use, trims to use to see what it just turns out like. But I'm going to use the colours that are in these little bits of fabric that I just cut out and just placed on here and stitched on. It's just some tacking stitches, which is just you just go in and out and tack it down if you want to leave them there if you can't see them after you're finished, or you can take them out if you want to. Mostly you probably should do, if you want to take them out, you do them in a different colour, but if you don't want to take them out, just do them with something that just blends in and then you won't have to worry about taking them out. There we go. Now that looks cute, doesn't it, that bit? Very good. Right. There's all the fluff around here everywhere. Okay. Now we need another piece of something that goes across here. I'm going to go across there, and that one can go down there. I might take it all the way across. I might put a piece all the way across here. And this one here looks really cool with that, doesn't it? Looks like it goes really good with that. I didn't stick this other bit back down, did I? I have to tape on the table. You've got to keep doing this, Sonia, otherwise you're going to have stuff everywhere again. I've been, you know, I've got a big bag out there of stuff and I just do it each night, do a bit of rolling each night when I'm watching a movie or something. Because I can't do sewing, it doesn't work for me when I'm watching TV. I've got to watch what I'm doing. I can't concentrate enough. I don't know if this is going to be wide enough to cover both pieces. See there? That bit of trim will come along there. But if I want to, I can get in there with the scissors. I'll use my good Temu ones I bought. And I will cut that off to make it level. Okay. Yeah, take that out. Now I need to take this level with that. And hopefully the other one underneath will be covered over. Well, these are good scissors. Look at that. They cut. I mean, all scissors do, but, you know, there's little ones. It's good when you get a nice little pair that you can use. Okay, so that's going to go on there like so. I do like that one. It's nice, isn't it? There we are. Now do a pin. Put a pin in, because You want it not to wander around. I'm trying to sew it down. Hang on, I've lifted up everything. It's got to come right across. Now, so what I put down here will go from there to there, so that'll cover that bit, right? Do I want it to go over top? No, I want it to go underneath this one, so I'm going to cut that off there, right? And I want whatever this is going to be to go underneath that, so best idea just to stitch across here as much as I need to. As far as, hang on, I better find this other bit and go first. You never know, you might have to get that bit there to go first. Let's see. That's some nice green here. Will I need to cut any of that back? No, it's going to go under there really nicely, thank you. Actually, I'm going to take it under the material. Oh no, there's a pair of scissors trying to fall on the floor here. What's going on with that? Get up there. I'll cut that off there. And then I'm going to put this underneath. That way, that won't work. That doesn't work. It'll have to go under the pink. Under the pink or butt up against the pink. Just part way under the pink, I think. Pull this over a bit. Okay. So, how much have I got here that I can trim off? Just a tiny, tiny slither of fabric off this bit. Make sure you hold your mouth right. You get that down there. It's a bit choppy. Sorry. Get rightio. Yeah, that way. Oh, my hands are not working good this morning. It's too cold. It's too cold to work hands. Cold for your hands to work. Righto. Got to take this tiny bit off the end. Just keeps curling over. It's only fraying. Bit of the fabric just fraying off there. Righto. Now try this again. Put this back together. It only takes you a little tiny while. It doesn't take forever to do, Sonia. So just put it back together. Feathery bits flying around here everywhere. Do I want it this way? Up there like that. And then this piece goes under here. And that bit goes across the top of it. Righto. Pin that. I'll stick it in there so it can't get away from me while I figure this bit out here. And she needs to go over a tiny bit further. I just didn't want any of the parts showing through there. Righto. Now I'll stitch this bit on. It won't matter if I use the same colour thread, you're not going to be able to see it that much anyway. I've got the hot pink one somewhere. It's not likely, is it? Just because I got the first one out doesn't mean I'm going to do it again. Okay, I did. I got some. I got some. It's a little bit thicker than that one, but I got it. It looks like it could go all right. And this is a bit thicker, this needle. This thread, I mean. So I want a bit thicker needle. I want a yeah, Chanel needle. It's got a big eye, sharper point on it. Up at the back. I'll just sew straight down the centre, I think, of this. I don't think I went over the top of that bit, did I? Goodness, I'll have to go back and fix that, I think. Oh, no, it's all right. It's there. I don't make the stitches too big, but I need to make sure I've got each piece of fabric sewn down. When I do the slow stitch bits on here, this is slow stitching too, what I'm doing now, of course, but when I do the other part, this will hold on properly. It's not going to go away. I suppose I probably should have did that first, but I'm doing a bit at a time, doing a bit of extra different things so we can see what the outcome's going to, so we can see how we're going to go. Instead of just, I don't know, just going along on the same thing, doing all the sewing down. It takes too long, and you can't, I can't fast forward or add anything to this, so I'm going to show you as we go, developing it on the way, if you understand any of that. Oh dear, never mind. As long as there's something nice at the end of what you've done, it's all good. Might be pulling this a tiny bit too tight, I don't know, hope not. Now, I'll make sure that this bit here is right, and I don't want that bit of thread there. Come out of there, you. It's fraying undone here. That's all right. This has got to be straight. Maybe I'll take it this way. About that. That look good. Okay. Have I got everything else properly? Good-o. And it doesn't matter, like, it's not that important. It's just what you want it to be. But I like a little bit of neat, some of the things. I just, I don't want it to come undone either, that wouldn't be good. Righto, now go through to the back and end that off there. Just go through these two things. Very good. Two things. That loops in the thread. That's what they are, them two things. Hello. Now, this piece will go up this way. Well, I do like that. My word, I do. We're looking for some green now, Sonia. Give us a bit of green. Maybe I'll keep that thing of thread next to me so I can find it, eh? It seems to work better than in front of me. Right, now this is pretty wide, this bit. Well, it's a lot wider than what we've been working with, so than the other one. So I'm going to do stitches like on one side of it to the other, like this. We're going back over behind this piece, look, see? And that way it's going to hold it all down properly, hopefully. We've got a pin in it and we're going along. And that come out of there, but that doesn't matter to me, I don't think, because I'll put something over the top of that in a minute. I figured that would happen because I don't know, I just did it. From time to time things don't go to plan, do they? That's all coming out from underneath there because I didn't stitch it down first, which I probably should have done before I started this bit, because then it would have held on a lot better if you do your slow stitching bits, which is straight lines is what mostly people are calling slow stitching, just doing a few lines of stitching, which is it's all anything done with your needle and cotton, really, not a sewing machine or any other machine. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a knitting machine or something. Righto. Did you want me, Jeremy? What's the matter? He must have thought I was calling him. I wasn't calling him. He just comes to make sure I'm okay, I think. He's not very happy because he's a bit deaf today. His ears are playing up on him. Now that's a bit sideways, isn't it, Sonia? Doesn't matter. Like I said, it's okay. It's fine. This bit here's got to be fixed. So, what shall I do with that? That is not good. Of all the times that I was saying, oh, I've got to go straight and all this sort of thing, it's just not going to work for me. I'm not having it. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I wonder which bit's wrong. Oh, I should have took it undone another way, shouldn't I? He's got to go to the doctor on Thursday, me poor old hubby, if he gets his ears done. And he's not happy because he can't hear, and it's really annoying for him because he... But anyway, I try not to yell at him, or don't yell at him if I can help it. It's just, you don't have to unless it's urgent. You can yell, yes. Right, now that's off. Dear oh dear. I will do this video. I will put up this video because a lot of the times I make them and I think, oh no, that's not good. I'm not putting that up there. Don't want people to be unsubscribing to me because I'm making a mess. But you know what? I've been watching a few videos. People do make mistakes, and that's okay. We're all human, you know, and we can do things wrong sometimes. We really can. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick a bit of glue on that, just to put it in the right place to start with, because I don't want it to be... Actually, I might have to... goodness me. You know what I might do? I might put two bits. I might go there. But that'll look a bit silly. Okay. Well, it might not look silly, but it will be unnerving to me. You know, I'm a bit picky about things sometimes. That's why it takes so long. Sometimes I can't help it. Just how I am. the way I feel about what I'm doing. How far is that overlapping? Only by a tiny bit. All this fluff here. Right. Now, put that up there, Sonia. I'm going to put a bit of glue on that and then make sure I don't stitch through it. No, I'm not going to, because I would use the glue stick, only it's not going to help. If you can do that straight, it'll be really good. Just if you can hang in there with me, we'll try and make it straight this time, okay? If I can get it back closer to me. I'm pretty low down on this chair where I'm sitting too. This is... I need to probably be a bit up, higher up over my work, I think. There's that bit down in there that I'm going to stick. I'm going to put a bit of sticky on that and I'm going to stick that in there. I am. So it won't get away from me. There you go. You're allowed to do that, okay? It's your thing. Do what you want to. You're allowed to do that. It still doesn't look straight to me. About there. That okay? It's a lot better than what it was, I think. Get another bit of thread. It's not enough to do that with. Sorry, hitches with me. In there, that's not good. This piece of fabric, this bit of fabric I've made is pretty good, isn't it? Because that's what we're doing, making nice pieces of fabric. Yeah, it's good. Now, if I can leave it where it is and tackle it from there, hopefully it'll work. Just trying to see if I can see me fluff roller anywhere. Can't see that. Okay, try this again, Sonia. No, muck it up this time. Oh, these bits of... Gee, I must get a lot of pieces of thread out of this room. I really must do. That should be left over. I'm going to come down here and just do one side and then go back up the other side. What do you reckon? I don't know if if that could have made it move, I don't know. Let's say for sure. I don't want to take away from any of these colours either that's on here. So when I cover it with stitches, I'm hoping that I will still be able to see the nice colours. So I might just use the stitches the same as, a colour that's not going to cover it. That made a lot of sense, didn't it? Sorry about this. I don't know. I've been... things, Oh, come on. I'm just doing an overcast stitch over the edge of this. And coming up there. Hopefully it's going to stay straight. A bit here's peeping out. Oh, I couldn't have frayed more if I'd tried, I don't think. Oh dear, I found it. I've seen this lady do this haul on Temu, because I do a couple of myself. And I shouldn't watch them because I found something that I really want to get off there. And when I get it, I'll show you. It's good stuff. I'll tell you. Years ago, way in the back in the olden days, like when... About 33 years ago it would have been, because Peggy was only 3. I think she's... maybe 32 years ago, because she was only 3. Now she's 35 this year, I think. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I was doing a TAFE course, and this is a story anyway, so why not have a story? Anyway, there was a lady there that befriended me. We got to be friends talking, and she convinced me to go and join the Embroiderers Guild. And so I did. And it was okay, I didn't mind. But anyway, while I was there, somebody put me onto this stuff that, and it's been around for, years. Don't know whether it had been when anyway, it's a fabric that you embroider on, and then you put it in water and the fabric disappears and you've just got your embroidery. So when you do something, of course, you make sure it's all connected because you don't want it to fall apart. I'll show you how to do it when I get the stuff, but I haven't got it yet. I haven't ordered it yet. And I had this piece, and it was only about, 6 by 10 inches that I bought. And I've still got it. For all these years, I made a couple of flowers on a, I'm just getting a drink of water, a nice juice, on a landscape thing. These tiny little yellow daisies. And then disappeared the fabric, and then you put them onto your work, see? Sort of three-dimensional. So anyway, I never used it because I'm keeping it, just in case. And I've seen different things over the time, between now and then, when people have used this stuff. It's a water-soluble fabric, I suppose you might say. But it never occurred to me to go and look and see. But this lady bought some, and it's about this wide, and it's on a roll, and it's metres, and it's only $8. Because I was keeping this precious piece of fabric because I really, I was really keen on it. So now, when I get a few more dollars, I'll go and spend a few more dollars on Temu and buy myself some of that, if I can find it up again. Anyway, so I'll show you how that works too when I get it, because it absolutely is amazing. I don't know where the other bit is that I bought. I know it's somewhere around near me. I can feel it somewhere out there. I know it's around near me somewhere. And anyway, that's better, isn't it? I do like that much better. Now I've got to get rid of all these fraying bits before I put the next piece on. But we should do something with this, what we've got here, shouldn't we? I don't know. I'm going to just do this in some straight stitches along there. I don't know what colours did I get for doing this. I got these 3 out so far, that's all. So I don't know if I want to still use the same things on here. Very different colours. I wondered where I couldn't find the box. It's here. Right, we've got it. Nobody panic. Do I use a bit of that? There, that one? No. Isn't this a better way to find your things, Sonia? It is, isn't it? Good. What about the cream? I could find me. I've only got a bit of it done here, so I need to do more. Put that back on there. Maybe a bit of, oh, hang on, this one. With the gold on it's nice, isn't it? Apricot colour, Sonia, apricot colour. That there, there's nice. That there one, see, that's nice, isn't it? Do I need purple? No, there's no purple on there. I'll put them back in. I'll get this one back in. Look at me being good. I think I am. Back in there. That doesn't take long, does it? Not as long as it takes when you get it all scattered everywhere, like ridiculous amounts of it everywhere. Okay. So that's nice and that's nice. And that one's the same, isn't it? I'll have a bit of that. Looks like I've got heaps of that. Let's have a bit of that on something. It's not going to show. That doesn't matter if it doesn't show up really, you know, because you can put something in between it. Okay. Get the fluff off. Of that piece. I think I should have got a bit of the other one. Hang on. I've got the apricot colour one there. I can grab a bit of that. This stuff doesn't make your fabric sticky either, which is really good, because you don't want it all to be sticky. I mean, I've got a couple of bits rolled on here, have I? Is that too thin compared with those things? With this stuff? Why would I do that to myself? Why have I decided that that's too thin? Because it doesn't look right, doesn't it? It doesn't look right. How about that? Do I need a bit of that? That's a shame. Oh, here we got a nice pink one, look. Here's a bit. Come up. I'll get off here. Rightio, that's better. That's a better bit. I'll bring it across here. I like it. Don't know if I've got any red pieces. I don't think I've wrapped anything like that yet. Only the velvet. I think that's a bit too thick to put on there for the time being. I'll put these across here for a minute. I did like this one with the gold on it. Come off, please. Sincerely stuck to that, wasn't it? Oh, good. This is nice. I'll cut a piece off that, and then we'll work on these ones to start with. I'll have to put a bit of tape on that in a minute. Okay. So I'm going to just do a bit of slow stitching on here, just to show you what the idea is. Okay, I want this yellow. That looks good. When you see something like that in a pile, you don't sort of see it as what it's going to look like once you get it on there. If you can understand that, does that make sense? So, best off to just leave a little skinny bit of it, like this. One thread across there and see what it looks like. Because once I stitch this will look really cool, I think, on here. And I'm going to go up and down on this bit. Go back stitch that one. And just stitch along here. Just do some stitching. And you know what I'm going to do though? I might go around the spots. That'll be fun, won't it? You know, just don't sew the spots. Those bits. What do you reckon? There's some big stitches you got, Sonia. It's okay. Don't be panic, it'll be fine. And then when I get to any other designs on anything else, I might go around them too. What do you reckon? Now I want to come back up here. There's a bit long, these are. Don't know if I like that. Might have to undo that bit. Sometimes, you know, your vision's not as good as you think it is. I envisioned something that didn't turn out that real well. I'm going to take this back and make them shorter, please. It's too big. think I'm just trying to get myself moving along a bit faster because I've only got 6 minutes to go, and I wanted to show you what it's going to look like if I go around the circle. If I don't include the circle in the thing, but the idea is though, if you've got too big of stitches, it's not going to be as effective. If I go with the small stitches and just go around the, that's better, much better. Now, because we're running out of time, I'm going to go through the back there, come up under here, and go down under there, go under the whole thing. Don't sew through me little flower patch. Okay. Not too big there, Sonia, not too big. Turn around. Go back through here. Come up there, abouts. And go down this one. Go under the flower. If you had a piece of felt wadding in between those two pieces of fabric, that'd make that nice sit up. But it still might look really good, I think. We'll just see how it looks when we finish it, won't we? But I like it so far. You see, you're just leaving that empty. I can move over a tiny bit further. Sonia, what are you doing? Just move over a bit. This piece is creating itself, you see, as I go. Because that, I thought, that, oh, that's be good. I'll just leave that. I won't stitch over that. Now, I don't know whether I will, what I'm going to do around the leaves or not. I'll have to see whether we... So that one there's not, that's still out. He's not in it. And come up under here. That's cool. I like that. Nice. The more you go, the more interesting it's going to be, isn't it? Thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to come back after another day and I'll show you a bit more on this, okay? Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.